Yeah, you rip that knob off. You know what to do. It's 11 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. We are still sitting at 46 degrees right now in Fort Dodge. It is fall without a doubt, and boy, it's feeling like it, and that's okay because that's what we get, right? And we might see another 70s day next week. They're talking there might be one more mixed in there, but I think for the most part we are pretty much subjected to the mid 50s, somewhere in that range for a while. And then of course, I'm going to bring up the word because I know what I would get if I did. You know what's down the road because you live in Iowa. Anyway, we're going to hit that K97 weather for you coming up a little bit later on. You know what tonight is, and it's hard to believe, and as many times as Craig and I have talked about how fast time flies at our age because we're the same age, I'm just amazed that the season of Third Thursday Fit Night is already done as of tonight because I remember talking to Craig back in April. It was the first one of the season. Speaking of Craig Jarrard, owner of Brown Shoe Fit right here in Fort Dodge, my good friend from South 25th Street. He's on with me this morning, not just on our airwaves, not just on our audio streams, but also on our video Facebook page as well, through our Facebook page, Iowa's Favorite Country, K97 on Facebook. There he is in true and living color. Craig, good morning, man.
Good morning, Darren. How are you?
I'm doing well, brother. How are you?
I'm great. Third Thursday. We love it.
Third Thursday. You know, you heard me as I was leading in. You and I have talked many times about, man, where did all the time go? Our kids are all grown and things are going on. It's just absolutely amazing that, 30, 40 years ago, we could have never imagined that. It's like that time is all gone. And now, dude, the entire 8th season of Third Thursday Fit Night is coming to a conclusion.
It's so hard to believe this whole time thing. I think the old timers were right. The older we get, the faster it goes. We've heard that for years, but now in our 50s, man, it's like the fast forward button just will not come off.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
I had one of my brothers-in-law back when I was graduating high school. He said, once you graduate, you're gonna be just absolutely amazed at how fast life flies by. And I'm like, yeah, right. At 17, 18 years old, you got the world by the complete horns. And holy smoke, man. Boy, did that ever happen. That really, really happened.
Well, 50 doesn't sound old anymore. Actually, 70 doesn't even sound that old anymore. So,
right.
Yeah. But when we were 17, we thought 50 was like ancient.
We couldn't imagine 50.
No.
I mean, we couldn't even think about it, But anyway, here we are talking like a couple of old guys sitting in our rockers and, watching the world out there. But we need to talk about Third Thursday Fit Night because tonight is the last one. Now, it's going to be a little bit cooler tonight, but that's typical Iowa fall temperature. I think by the time Third Thursday Fit Night officially kicks off, we'll have the sun out because we're supposed to get it out here later in the morning or in the early afternoon. So that'll help things a little bit as well. But definitely no rain in the forecast for tonight. It should be a great night to get out and enjoy the fall colors and enjoy everything at Third Thursday Fit Night for the last time this year.
Yeah, we're super excited. It's October's fun fit night. We do have a lot of folks that show up in costumes. We encourage costumes. We have a little extra giveaway drawing for anybody that does show up with their costume on tonight. I know Adam he's been prepping all week we haven't seen or heard what it actually is, but he's ready for tonight with his costume. And it's just a fun night. A fit night has turned into a family community event, which was our vision, but we're super excited that we get the families and we get the energy of that. And we get a lot of pets. We get a lot of dogs, I should say. And I would imagine we'll have a few dogs in costumes tonight also, which is super cool. And we love seeing that.
October is such a fun month for so many reasons, but like you're describing, the whole Halloween theme definitely adds to that. And that's neat to see. People want to get dressed up for that. Even at our age, man, getting dressed up and having a good time. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's, I suck at that. I just haven't. I think I probably was in the single digits last time I dressed up. I should get over that and join the fun, but I'm kind of boring, truthfully. It's I just don't do that. But we're excited. The folks out at Elanco, actually, they've been community partners for several years, even back when it was other names. But now with the Elanco folks, they've encouraged the costumes. They kind of pushed me on it, and the girls out there are fantastic, and they're great Fit Night supporters. So to have that community partner piece, and have them, kind of have some ownership of Fit Night themselves and kind of encourage me to do some different things. Couldn't ask for more there either. And then Kingsgate Insurance folks will be here tonight. And then the folks at Active Health Clinics also will be community partners tonight. So that's, again, a pretty powerful lineup of community businesses, and we're humbled by it. All the folks that want to be part of Fit Night, I can't say thank you enough to them.
Craig, I gotta say again how much of a great time I had last month broadcasting from Third Thursday Fit Night. If it was for your anniversary, both you and your wife, and for you being the owner of the store as well. But it was a great time. And you know what is so cool about it, and it's something that you and I have described when we talk about Third Thursday Fit Night on the air every month, is that yes, it's a fitness event. It's not competitive, it's fitness. But what's even more cool about it, and even more of what it is a social event. I mean, everybody was just mingling, talking, having a great time. I saw people who didn't look like they came together, walked off together, and just started walking down the trail, continuing their conversation. Man, that's neat. And it's something that all of us can use, is more interaction like that.
Yeah, the community part of the event is just overwhelmingly exciting for us to host something like Fit Night here at Browns. The vision was for it to be a community event, but you never know when you start these things. But now that we're in our 8th season, and we know it has legs to it, we know it has a lot of life to continue to grow, and truthfully just be part of Fort Dodge. We just want Fit Night to, kind of go hand in hand. When people think of Fort Dodge, we want Fit Night to be part of that. So we're excited to keep growing it, keep doing it. We'll definitely 100% have season 9 and beyond. But, to wrap up season 8, it's like we were talking earlier, it's bizarre that we're here, but we're excited about the month and excited about Fit Night, and hopefully, it's done some good things for the community also.
It's done some amazing things, and I love your modesty, Craig. I really do, but it has exploded into something huge, and to the point where it's mushroomed. Because I know you and I have talked many times that there's other Brown Shoe Fit stores that, from what you guys began 8 years ago, have now started their own, and it's mushrooming, and that's even more encouraging and more definitely good feeling, because you can see the fruit grow off the tree, so to speak, and that's got to be neat for you to watch and know about.
It's so cool. And we have Jazzy Porter up in Algona. She was with us for 4 years here, and her folks are super supportive. But she's running Algona. She owns the store up there, and so she started Fit Night in April, and she'll complete her first full season tonight. They have an extra special Moonlight Madness going on tonight up in Algona. So it's just cool. It's cool to see some of the Fort Dodge people get their own business, but then to implement Fit Night into their business is just awesome. And Brian Ruge down in Atlantic, Iowa, he's a Fort Dodge kid, and he's running Fit Night too. He does a little different season, but he's taken Fit Night to Atlantic, Iowa. And then there's 4 other communities in our company that have a Fit Night also. So we're up to 6 different communities. You know me, we've talked about this. The vision and the dream is many, many more communities with Fit Night, but then we also get to pull it back to Fort Dodge and have our good time tonight. So
absolutely, man. Well, kudos to you and everybody involved for making it grow like it has and expand like it has. Let's get into the heart of it tonight, though. I know you mentioned the community partners you've got going on, but again, we got to remind everybody, in case there's people that don't know what Fit Night is, and unbelievably, there's a lot of people that don't know, maybe what Fit Night is. It is not a competition. It is you to come out and just have a great time at your own pace and walk or jog or run or whatever you want to do as far as you want to. You don't have to go the whole trail, so to speak. If you want to go just a block and turn around and come back. Either way, it's at your own pace. There is not a trophy for a winner. There's nothing like that, So Don't feel like, oh man, I'm going to get out and be with athletes that are going to blow me off the sidewalk. No, that's not what it's all about at all. It's just like Craig and I have been talking about, a chance for you to get out, get a little physicality, and get a little mingling, get a little socializing. And then when it's all done, Craig, come back and have a great time with some food, some beverage, and more socializing and enjoying the evening.
Yeah, absolutely. You're 100%. And you remember back when we started, one of the things we struggled with was the perception of Fit Night was an athletic event, and it was only for runners and people already in shape, so to speak. It's not. It's all levels. It's like Darren said, walk as far as you want. You just the route is out and back. So you just literally turn around wherever you would like and come back to the store. And then Tropical Smoothie, of course, another long-term Fit Night supporter. They do a fantastic job with their food, and they'll have wraps and smoothies here. So when you get back, you can enjoy that. We'll have some food from Hy-Vee here also. They've been super supporters of Fit Night, and then River Hops. They've been kind of a regular at Fit Night, and then of course Pelham's Blue Water. They supply the water for the whole season, so thank you to those guys. But it's definitely not a competitive event, so we can't stress that enough. If you've heard of it but you've been intimidated, please don't let that happen. If you have time, just come and check it out, and I think you'll see pretty quick that it's all levels of fitness.
Absolutely. And it's a lot of fun. Just like I said, being there last month, and I've been there many, many, many times before broadcasting and so forth, but just being there last month and watching everybody just relaxed, having a great time. And some, again, walked half the route, so to speak, and came back, and they were back before anybody else. And there were others that did run it because that's what they like to do. It's totally up to what your level of athleticism is at this time. How you feel and what you want to do. And it's all about just getting together, getting some fitness, and having a great time, and enjoying, again, the atmosphere of being able to get out, because it was just a year ago, Craig, that nobody could do this. It was all done virtually.
It's crazy how far we've come in a year with people.
Right.
And you're a football guy too, but watching football games, seeing the tens of thousands of people back in stadiums, and it's awesome. And having people back at the store, and again, it's comfort levels. Some wear a mask, don't wear a mask. It does not matter. But yeah, we've come a long way from last year having virtual only Fit Night. And now we're, the last 2 months, August and September, we were right around that 300 mark of folks showing up and participating and just getting out and enjoying the evening. So, well, numbers don't matter, but then they kind of do. We like growth, and we like to continue to grow. So, and we feel like Fit Night will continue to grow over the next several seasons.
I was going to say, last month when I was there had to be close to 300, man. There was a lot of people hanging out in the parking lot and taking off down the sidewalk and coming back, enjoying some live music last month and the whole works, man. There was a lot of people. So I would have been surprised if you just said that there wasn't close to 300 last month.
Yeah, we were right at that 300 mark last month. And you mentioned earlier, we were celebrating our 25th anniversary at the store and opening it from scratch back in '96. And just the growth we've had, the community support we've had, the amazing customers over the years. And of course, so much of that's the crew members that have been through here too. And, we could go on and on about that, and then, yeah, we had Eli Netz here strumming the guitar and singing. And he's Eli Netz. If you haven't heard him, you should look him up and try to get out there and find him, because he's fantastic.
Yeah, he did a great job. I told him when I was talking to him last month, I was on the air with you and I were doing a segment, and he started her off right off the bat with a Chris Young song. I can take it from there. And I literally had to turn around and look, because he sounded just like Chris Young. I'm like, did Chris show up for Thursday Fit Night? What is this all about? And he did a great job. He really did. Yeah,
it was even better than Chris. Eli Netz, he can sing a lot of them. So
absolutely.
That made his night. I know when you said that made his night. But he has talent beyond belief. So he's I said, if you haven't seen Eli Nets, you should look him up and go see him sometime.
Well, he was better than Chris Young in the sense that you didn't have to pay $90 a ticket to see him either. He was just standing right there by us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Craig, it all officially starts at 6 o'clock tonight. Everybody starts to gather around 5:30-ish in the parking lot of Brown Shoe Fit, again, South 25th Street right here in Fort Dodge. This is one you absolutely don't want to miss because it's going to be until next April, until the next Third Thursday Fit Night comes along for season 9. But definitely get out and, it's going to be a little cooler, but hey, throw on your fall attire. Everybody knows what fall's like in Iowa. This is nothing. When we look at, even if we get to that 53, 54 degree mark tonight, 2 months from now, we're going to look back and pray we had 53, 54 degrees. So get out and enjoy it tonight, man, and just to have a great time at Third Thursday Fit Night. And kudos, Craig, to you and everybody involved because you guys continue to do just an amazing, amazing thing for everybody, the community, the partners. You got a shoe rep tonight. We never did talk about that.
We don't tonight. Travel's been weird for a lot of the shoe vendors. They had a hard time committing back in, March, April when we were getting the season lined out. We've had a few here. We had John here last month with On Running. But yeah, no shoe vendor tonight, but we'll definitely fire that up next season again too.
Either way, man, it's going to be a great time with food and beverage afterwards and the whole works. And what I think is also cool, Craig, we should emphasize a little bit as well is you're a numbers guy, and that's cool. That's what motivates you. That's awesome. But this whole thing usually wraps up around 7 o'clock. You still got the rest of the night to just relax, hang out, do whatever you want. Hang around Brown Shoe Fit parking lot and talk to some people. It doesn't matter, but it's officially technically over by 7 o'clock. So it's not like this is it's going to be going into the dark hours of the night kind of thing.
Yeah, we do keep it very punctual. Like Darren said, 5:30, 5:45, folks are showing up. A lot of folks will just register in and then go ahead and take off. We do a hard start at 6 if anybody's still sticking around. And then we do wrap it up at 7. So it's not drawn out. It's very punctual. I watch the clock close. I know everybody's busy and has stuff going on. So we try to keep Fit Night. You can count on the timeline. It's the same each month. And I'm kind of a stickler on that. I like to start it at 6 sharp, and I like to start the drawings at 7 sharp, and then everybody kind of knows where we're at.
Absolutely, man. And it makes it easy to plan as a person participating as well. So, well, Craig, it's coming to an end tonight for the season, but keep up the great work with Brown Shoe Fit and, the store next door, so to speak, with your side store there. And it's amazing. The store that you and I kept saying, well, it's only going to be a month. We're only doing this for a month. And here we're going on 30 years on that one now. I mean,
yeah, that was May of 2019. We stood in that store, and I was only going to do it for a month. And here we are, 2 years later, and it's still going. We made it official. It's Brown Sale Rack. It's remodeled. It's open. It's been fantastic. The support has been overwhelming on that side too.
It looks incredible. You got nice bathrooms there and the whole works, man. And your inventory there looks amazing. I stopped in or walked in the last month when I was there, and great job, man. And for again, a concept that was originally going to be 30 days, that's cool, man. That's ingenuity and making things work. So good for you on that. Congratulations. And of course, the reason why all this is doing so well, as you and I have talked about before, there's a way to do business, and then there's a Brown Shoe Fit way. And that's why you guys have been, as a company, doing this for over 100 years, and you personally owning this store for 25 years now. So kudos, man. Kudos.
Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that.
You betcha, brother. Have a great time. You and I will talk long before next April, without a doubt. But enjoy the rest of your day, my man. You
do too. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Craig. Craig Jarrard, he is the owner of Brown Shoe Fit right here in Fort Dodge. Again, last third Thursday Fit Night of the season tonight. So make sure you go down and participate. Have a great time. And it really is a great social time as well. South 25th Street, that's where they're located. Brown Shoe Fit. Again, come feel the difference. They are amazing. Coming up in just a little bit, we got some Florida Georgia line on the way. Going to throw in some Joe Nichols as well. Iowa's favorite country.